mind, calling out across the line. All the voices in my mind, calling out across the line. All the voices in my mind, calling out across the line. All the voices in my mind, calling out across the line. All the voices in my mind, calling out across the line. Tell me when it kicks in. That's so scars upon it. Tell me when it kicks in. Broken heart. Tell me when it kicks in. That's so scars upon it. Tell me when it kicks in. Broken heart. Tell me when it kicks in. That's so scars upon it. Tell me when it kicks in. Broken heart. Tell me when it kicks in. That's so scars upon it. Tell me when it kicks in. Broken hearted. So tell me when it kicks in. That's so scars upon it. Tell me when it kicks in. Broken hearted. Tell me when it kicks in. That's so scars upon it. Tell me when it kicks in. Broken hearted.
Oh, geez. Okay. Yeah, all right, okay. Okay. No. Oh, gosh. Oh, coming! Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Jeez, okay. Oh, okay, you know what? Come in! Oh, yeah, hi! Come on in! Oh, sorry, I'll be out 1 second. Hi! Oh my gosh! Oh, it's so good to see you! Come in! Oh my gosh! You look amazing. Thanks. Wow. How long has it been? Oh my gosh. That is crazy. Well, come on in. Have a seat. Can I get you anything? Water, coffee, tea? Yeah, perfect. I just made a pot. How do you take it? Black. Got it. Just give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, no. You sit. I got it. So this new coffee place just opened up down the road. Oh my gosh, they've got the most amazing coffees. Coffees from like all over the globe. I mean, they've got like your typical Starbucksy kind of stuff, but they also have this amazing light roast. Yeah, this is it. I get it because I love it, but also because it reminds me of David. He used to love the coffee in Ethiopia when he traveled there. It was actually the only coffee he could drink that didn't aggravate his Crohn's disease. So anyway, yeah, this new coffee place is awesome. And they've got so many options. Oh, yeah. Sure. Well, I guess quick rundown. Work is good. It's just like psychotic, though. You know, I just feel like I'm running 1,000 miles an hour trying to keep up with it. And let's see, church is good. Yeah, we're still going to Covenant. We love it there. Yeah, it really feels like home. Oh, gosh. Well, actually, they should be home in a few minutes, so you'll get to see them soon. Oh, let's see. Well, geez, speaking of running 1,000 miles an hour, oh my gosh, those guys have me running 1,000 miles an hour in like 1,000 different directions. Let's see, Noah is playing clarinet and guitar and running cross country and stage managing the shows at his high school. Yeah. And Ava's doing ballet like, oh my gosh, I don't know, 85 nights a week or something. Oh, man. Skylar's playing viola. Annie's doing travel soccer. And Josephine, oh boy, she just started playing trumpet. Yeah, let's just say it's a little like her personality. Loud. Yeah, maybe a little bit like her mom. 15, 14, almost 12, and 9. Yeah. 7 years. Yeah, it's been 7 years. I know. It feels like an eternity, and yet just a month ago all at the same time. Although he was on chemo for 1.5 years, so it's been like 8.5 years since my life exploded. Yeah, I don't know either. Actually, a lot of people say that. I don't know how you do it. I'm not really sure how to answer that, to be honest. I mean, I just keep saying, I don't know either. But, I mean, if you're talking specifically about David's death itself, I don't think I can put that into words. Words don't exist in that darkness. Only sighs. I don't know, I guess it's kind of hard to explain.
How she listens. She says nothing of what she thinks. She just goes stumbling through her memories, staring out onto Grey Street. But she thinks, hey, how did I come to this? I've dreamed myself 1,000 times around the world, but I can't get out of this place. There's an emptiness inside her, and she'd do anything to fill it in. But all the colors mixed together to gray, and it breaks her heart. She wishes it was different. She prays to God most every night, and though she swears it doesn't listen, there's still a hope in her mind. She says, I pray, all that they fall on deaf ears. Am I supposed to take it on myself to get out of this place? Oh, there's a loneliness inside her, and she'd do anything to fill it in. And though it's red blood breathing
outside a door. Says take what you can from your dreams, make them as real as anything. Oh, will I take the work out of the courage? But she says please. There's a crazy man that's creeping outside my door. I live on the corner of Gray Street and the end of the world. Oh, there's an emptiness inside her, and she'd do anything to fill it in. And though it's red blood bleeding from her now, it's more like cold blue ice in her heart. She feels like kicking out all the windows and setting fire to this life. It could change every thing about her, using colors bold and bright, but all the colors mixed together to gray, and it breaks her heart. Oh, it breaks her heart to gray.
I guess the best way to describe it was that I felt like I was bleeding out from a gunshot wound that no one could see. I'd be at parties and everyone would be sitting around talking about stupid stuff that didn't matter, and no one knew that I was dying, bleeding out, just dying from grief. And then someone would come up and try to engage me in conversation, but then they would just talk about their problems. I don't know. I guess maybe they thought I would understand, thought I would sympathize with their pain. Or someone would come up and tell me that they totally got what I was going through. They totally understood because their dog walker just died of cancer. I'd be sitting there thinking, oh my gosh, there are like 1,000 things wrong with what you just said. Or someone would come up and like start waxing poetic about the dip that they made for the party. How it was just like so fascinating about this dip because it was organic and gluten-free and dairy-free, and you know, if you cut the spinach sideways, you can, whoa. I mean, I sat there not knowing if I was going to die from the gunshot wound that they couldn't see or if I was going to kill myself because I had to sit and listen to the genealogy of the dip. It was all complete nonsense to me. But it was all real to them. I mean, it used to be all real to me too, but there was like nothing about me that could exist in this reality anymore. It was like I was trapped between this reality and the eternal reality I just walked my dying husband into. I had seen so much. Too much. too much to talk about dip. I gagged on my own words, trying to drum up some sincerity about that dip. But I kind of just wanted to hit the person for even starting to talk about dip. Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have said something about where my heart really was. I'm sure they would have been sympathetic. But ultimately, what can they do? I mean, they can't fix it. Saying something would have been pointless. All it would have done was set a depression bomb off in the room. Talk about a game changer at a party. Hey, now that everyone's having a good time, I'd like to talk about my dead husband. Or, I have seen what it's like to die a painful and premature death. No, please, go on about this fascinating dip. Ugh. I was triggered and raw, and every conversation was physically painful to engage in.
Angie? Hey, good to see you! Whoa, you okay?
Yeah, yes, I'm totally fine.
You sure? You seem a bit,
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just, I think hugs are maybe just a little too much for me right now. I was just diagnosed with avian heart syndrome.
You have what?
Avian heart syndrome, comparable to avian bone syndrome, except instead of the patient having frail bones, they suffer from a frail emotional state.
What does that mean?
Basically, it means that I am going to be catastrophically emotional about everything that you say and do because everything that you do is wrong!
Wow, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes!
Yes. But why does hugging hurt?
Because you are engaging with me in a physical way, which engages my heart. And when my heart wakes up, it's excruciating.
That sounds awful. But what's wrong with your heart?
It's broken! broken. And yeah, part of it died and was removed, and so now the other part is volatile.
Oh my gosh, Angie, I'm so sorry. Are you gonna be okay?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm totally gonna be fine.
So, I guess we shouldn't be hugging then.
No, gosh, no, too much.
So, how should I greet you?
Well, oh, I know. Let's side hug. Right? Like, you don't really connect, and it's just so awkward. I'll just be freaking out about the fact that it's awkward instead of freaking out about the fact that I'm emotionally dying inside.
Okay. Was that better?
Oh, that was so good. So good.
Okay. So, good. Anyway, Angie, it has been so long since we last talked. Like, how are you doing? What have you been up to? How's it going with the thing for the...
I'm gonna die. Oh my gosh. The level of emotional engagement you just required. I mean, I don't even know how to answer those questions. Do you have any idea what I've been through lately? Oh, I'm gonna faint. I'm going. I'm going.
Okay. All right. So just take deep breaths, and we're gonna get you some water to drink or something. And just
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Stop touching me! Oh my gosh! Didn't I just tell you? Avian heart. So, how are you?
Wow. Well, let's see. What's been going on? My wife and I. This other person and I, we just went on a romantic cruise to the island of crap. Okay, all right, come on, Angie, don't do this. Come on, you're gonna make it. New topic. The weather. It's just so hot, right?
Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. Oh, I really thought I could make it through that. Oh, wow. I totally freaked out. So, what were you saying about your... Your wife?
No, the weather. I was talking about the weather. Just how wildly unengaging the weather is, right?
Yeah.
I know. You can talk about it for hours.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. The weather. Oh yeah, that's just like so unengaging. I mean, the weather's just like so hot. Thank you.
Sure. I'd guess it'd be better if I just left.
Yeah, that would be good. Good to see you.
You're okay?
Mm-hmm, yeah, good. Oh.
Angie? You are going to get through this.
I know. No one had any idea what I'd been through. I have seen things that no one should have to see. And I watched it happen to the one person that I loved most in the world. And it wasn't just about the horror of watching the body die or watching David's huge life come crashing to the ground. It was about seeing death itself. This thing that God has to save us from. This thing that Satan revels in. I could feel God physically in the room, sitting vigil with us as we sat with David. Even strangers would come to the door and could sense the presence of angels in our bedroom. How do you come back from something like that? Experiencing the tangible presence of angels and God Himself. And then come back to your own everyday life that's full of seemingly pointless, mundane things. Like Deb. Or dishes. Did you ever think about how seriously weird it is to do dishes? I bet you haven't, because I bet you haven't seen the supernatural reality that's just on the other side of this reality. Let me tell you, doing dishes becomes a seriously weird activity if you consider that you're doing it against the backdrop of heavenly beings standing around. Yeah. I've been told I have the gift of faith. I guess not everyone has a sense of the presence of the holy while washing dishes. But then again, not everyone has to deal with the utter inanity of washing those dishes. I feel like God told me that I have the gift of faith as well. Yeah. For years, I've had dreams about flying. When I first started having these dreams, I believed that God was telling me that he had given me a gift of faith that was so strong that I could literally fly if I wanted. Actually, back before I believed in him, I used to have dreams that I would try to fly, but I was afraid I would never get off the ground, and I never did. But after I started believing in him, that's when I started lifting off the ground. From that point forward, I was never stuck to the ground again. I have had the most amazing dreams when I fly. I have seen beautiful, beautiful scenes of land just stretching as far as the eye could see until the earth gives way into infinity. Each time I fly, I'm filled with confidence and peace and strength. Not all of those dreams were as encouraging, though. One night, when David was still on chemo, I had a dream that it was dark. Darkness is not a common occurrence in my dreams. I lifted up off the ground thinking that I could be rid of it, but the darkness just stayed. I flew over a hill. And on the other side, there was a village burning to the ground. Everything, everywhere, as far as the eye could see, was burning in that darkness. When I woke up, I was filled with dread for days. But my heart was unwilling to accept that this was a word that was spoken by God in reference to the things to come. Everything was about to burn to the ground. You want to know what it feels like to try to save a spouse from cancer and then just watch them die? It feels like falling. A whole lot of terrifying falling with a really hard landing. Oh, damn. How do we get on this topic? Seriously, stories like these should not be told without alcohol. Oh, do you want a glass of wine? Bubby! David! Ugh. Wait up! Ugh. Good grief. Why is that man always running so far ahead of me? This is ridiculous. It's like I'm out here by myself. David! Oh, there you are. Hi. Oh. Oh. Bobby, look at that view. Totally worth the hike. I feel like I could fly. Just step right off the edge and soar. You know, sometimes when I get to places like this, I imagine that I own everything that I see. I don't know. Like I'm a queen upon her throne. Everything I survey is mine. The world is my oyster. And you're my king. So the world is our oyster. Hey, I think I see a higher peak over there. You want to hike that one? I bet the view is amazing from that angle. We could take the kids. Oh my gosh, that'd be so awesome. We'd all be sitting on top of the world over there. Hey. You okay? You don't look good. Hey, you should sit down. Here. No, we're not going to keep going. You need to rest. Look at you. Just sit here and get your bearings. Let me grab my backpack. Oh my gosh, I packed so much stuff. I'm sure that... I'll grab it in just a second. No, I think I should stay with you. Are you kidding me? No, that's too much. Well, yeah, but it was just an idea. Bobby, we don't have to take the kids over there. Besides, you have shown them so many amazing views already. It's okay if they miss one. David, seriously, you need to sit down. You look worse than you did a few minutes ago. Just sit and stay with me. We can enjoy the view, just the two of us. It's so beautiful. Man, I cannot believe how high up we got. Wouldn't it be funny if David, what's wrong? Bobby, you're making me nervous. Do you need me to call a doctor? Should I? Oh, God, David! David, hold on! I've got you! Just hold on! Oh, God, no! I won't let go. Just hold on to my hand. Oh, David, God is with us. Just hold on. I won't let go. Just don't let go, David. Oh, God, just don't let go. What?
has been ordained.
David, hold on to me. We'll go together.
All of my life away from you. All of my life. All of my life away. All of my life away from you. All of my life. All of my life.
David! You have taken what belongs to you. No, leave me alone. Just let me die. Please. No, please leave me alone. I am one with him. I have died. I cannot come back to life. I am done. No, please don't do this. My life is with him, and my life is gone. No, please don't. Leave me alone. You can't fix this. This can never be fixed.
From across the great divide, voices trapped in yearning, memories trapped in time. The night is my companion, and solitude my guide. Would I spend forever here and not be satisfied?
I have seen such deep darkness that few could understand. One night, after David died, I was falling asleep and I was so undone by my grief that I could literally see the line that divided sanity from insanity. I was standing so close to it. I've never felt that much pain in my entire life. I was certain that I was going to drift over to the other side and lose everything. My house would fall, my kids would be raised by someone else, I would inevitably lose my life. I would either die from the grief, or I'd become so hopeless that I'd kill myself. Either way, there I sat that night crying in the dark, knowing that this was the beginning of the path to the end. And then I heard God say, "That is not what I've ordained for you." which just made me cry all that much harder. Not that I was upset that I was not destined to go nutballs, mind you. Just, he seemed to validate the dark place that I was in. It was an undoing place, and people before me have gone insane. But I was not destined to go any deeper in the darkness. His words gave me the strength to persevere. And I took a few steps back from the edge that night. I had to learn to tolerate the heat of the flames. Everything was burning down around me, like that dream. And there I was, knowing that God was letting it all happen. I felt so betrayed by him. He knew David loved him. And he knew that David was part of the foundation of our family. If David went down, we would all go down. But there we were, burning to the ground. Why would God allow us to burn like that? The scripture says that God works all things for good for those who love him. You look at something like this and you think, how on earth could this possibly be for anyone's good? Taking a young husband away from his wife? Taking a father of 4 away from his children? I don't know. I don't get it. Well, I don't think I'll ever get it. I am certain I will spend my entire life and never get it. I will say that there have been good things that have happened that wouldn't have happened if David was here. But I can't say that I believe that they were worth the trade-off. I keep asking God, couldn't you have produced this without taking David? It's a constant argument. But what am I going to do? I'm arguing with God. I'm just not going to win that one, you know? Besides, even if I did win it, what's he going to do? Poof us all back in time? I mean, it's done. It can't be changed. The only way out is forward. It's like that book. We're going on a bear hunt. Did you ever read it? Yeah. I used to read it to the kids when they were little. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it. So, I grab my shield and I go through it.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. What a beautiful day. We're not scared. Uh-oh, a forest. A big dark forest.
We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh no, we've got to go through it.
Oh, I'm a mess right now, inside out, searching for a sweet surrender, but this is not the end. I can't work it out. How? Going through the motions, going through us. And oh, I've known it for the longest time, and all of my hopes, all of my words are all over written on the signs when you're on my road, walking me home, 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 home. See the flames inside my faith in my stomach. I messed up this time. Late last night, drinking to suppress devotion with fingers intertwined. I can't shake this feeling now. We're going through the motions, hoping you'd stop. Though I've only caused you pain, no, but all of my words were always below. All the love you spoke when you're on my road, walking me home, 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 home. See the flames inside my eyes, it burns so bright. I wanna feel your love. No, easy baby, maybe I'm alive. Before tonight I wanna fall in love and put your faith in my stomach. For how long I love my lover. For how long I love my lover. Now, for how long I love my lover. Now, for how long I love my lover. Now, for how long I love my lover. I feel love. How long I love my lover. Now, I feel love. How long I love my lover. Now, I feel love. How long I love my lover. Now, I feel love. How long I love. Feel it all. Lover. Now, I feel love. How long I love. Feel it all. Lover. Now, I feel love. How long I love my lover. Now, for how long I love my lover.
Friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head. You're trying to save me, stop holding your breath. And you think I'm crazy, yeah, you think I'm crazy. Well, that's not fair. Well, that's not
Do you want some more wine? Okay. Oh. Oh. We did a good job polishing that off. Nuh-uh. Are you serious? You only had one glass? Oh. All right. Let me grab another bottle. No, oh my gosh, you only got one glass. I might even let you have some of this next bottle. Just kidding. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. There you go. You better drink that quick before I drink it for you. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. When did this chair get wheels? Oh, my goodness. I think I need to eat something. We should probably order. Oh my gosh, the kids are probably starving. I don't even know if they finished their homework. Oh, the TV's probably babysitting. Dang. Look at those boots. Right? Oh my gosh. That reminds me of a story. Oh, yeah. Okay, so you remember Tara? Yeah. So, I used to work in that Broadway costume studio with her, right? Okay, so she told me this story while we were at work, okay? So she had, her and I had a mutual friend, and she knew him from when they were growing up. And I knew him because he was an actor in the city, and we were all going to church together. And, oh my gosh, this guy was like so nice, he's so sweet, like innocent and proper. And so anyway, he gets invited to a wedding down in North Carolina. Excuse me. He gets invited to a wedding down in North Carolina. This is like where they're from, right? And he buys a pair of cowboy boots for the wedding, which I'm not sure. Is that like a thing in North Carolina? I don't know. So anyway, he'd never owned a pair of cowboy boots before, and so he was like super proud of these boots. And so he's like, going out on the dance floor, and he's, of course, because he's an actor, he's like making himself the center of attention. And so everybody's watching him. And then somebody in the crowd yells out, "Hey, Matt, nice boots." And he was going to say, "Yeah, I could squash a cockroach in the corner." But the words got all jumbled in his mouth. The only thing that came out in front of everybody was, "Yeah, crotch." Oh my gosh. He was so mortified. He didn't even try to rectify the situation. He just boot scooted off of the dance floor. Oh my gosh. Oh, my face hurts. Oh my gosh. Oh, when Tara told me that story, we were at work. We laughed so hard that the entire costume studio stopped working and turned around and stared at us. Oh my gosh. Oh. Seriously. Oh, I miss Tara. Oh, man. Oh, my gosh, yes. Oh, my friends here are so awesome. They are so faithful. I mean, they have seen me through everything. Although, back when things were really bad, I did not want anyone around. I don't know, I just felt like if people were around, they would distract me from dealing with the pain. And then if I was distracted, then I was afraid the pain was going to come back again, but be like 2 times worse. So, yeah, besides, even if someone is with me, it's not like they can walk every single step with me, I was buried beneath the ash of everything that had burned down around me. I was totally untouchable to everyone.
I just love a good funeral.
Stop.
No, really, I do. Not this one, though. There aren't any people sitting around bawling and wailing and losing their minds.
Oh my gosh, you're so obnoxious.
But have you ever heard a really good wail? It's like...
Oh, you are such a cliche right now, Lucifer. Surprised you didn't arrive in a puff of smoke with a red unitard and a pointy tail.
Ooh, that little number? Yeah, I left it at the dry cleaners. I had Legion drop it off for me while I was out causing world hunger.
You are so ridiculous. Stop joking around. Go harass someone else.
I don't know why you're so upset. You're the guest of honor. This party is for you.
Don't you touch her.
Her? You mean you?
No. Well, yeah. Jeez, whatever.
Oh, is little Miss Future Self having an identity crisis?
No. I know perfectly well that that's me. I am with her every single day. Unlike your royal prince of darkness, who just pops in and out whenever he feels like it, us future selves are faithful. We are with our former selves every single day, reminding them of the glory that awaits. Every day.
Yes, I do see it now. You are definitely a magnification of her. At least twice as annoying.
Thanks. You're so sweet.
So, what do we have here? What's the cause? Depression, exhaustion?
Grief.
Ooh, grief. Oh, that's a good one. Ooh, it's one of my favorites. It's just such a dark way to go. I mean, if David hadn't died, we wouldn't even be here.
God knows what he's doing.
Does he?
I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, you are. So, what are you going to do now? Things are looking a little bit bleak around here.
I was told to wait. There's a germination that's happening under the soil that no one can see. The Lord is in there with her, but he's commanded everyone else to stay out. Even David, he's waiting as well. God was very clear. We're to remain silent and let him do his work alone.
Well, I doubt it. That's just what he wants you to think, so you all have hope and believe there's a purpose to the pain. There's not. There's only suffering. There is no birth coming. There is only labor. Fruitless labor.
You forget. I'm the finished work of Christ. I'm not subject to your innuendos and lies.
Oh, force of habit.
Do you ever get depressed?
What are you talking about?
Fighting so furiously, knowing that you're never going to win. Just thinking, must be really depressing.
Honey, are you kidding? I have one. Look at her.
She's not finished. Look at me. Would I exist if that was her end? So I ask you again. Did you ever get depressed? The pointlessness of your life's work must be utterly undoing, knowing that God is casting you down in the end. All of your striving to torment man has been made pointless. Just thinking, must be a pretty depressing existence for you.
It's not depressing. It's empowering. Look at her. She is one of my most crowning achievements. I put her into the ground, right alongside dear old David.
David's not in the ground. I just talked to him before I came here.
I stripped her of her identity.
Her identity is in Christ, not in David.
I took away everything that made her feel safe and loved. I brought her countless small trials in the midst of the biggest trial she had ever known. I questioned her constantly, and I lied to her over and over. And she believed me.
I know.
I don't even know why you're here. This is done. She's done. Walk away. Poof. Back up to the spirit of hope you came from and be gone.
I did not come from a spirit of hope. I was born from the blood of the living God the day that he allowed it to flow from his veins when he hung on a cross. I was protected from the fires of hell and rose perfected in his heart as he sits at the right hand of the throne. And by the authority of the one who holds me, I declare that you are not allowed to talk to me this way, Lucifer. You do not have authority over me or her. You do not declare what is finished. God has said she will rise, and rise she will. So whether or not you're finished trying to convince me that I'm something that I'm not, or whether you're done railing on her, I command you to leave.
You can cast me out as many times as you like. I'll keep coming back.
For now, you have precious little time left, Lucifer.
You watch. I'll keep her in that grave. She'll never rise from her grief. You know as well as I do, she associates that grief with her love for David. I've got her trapped.
If Christ is in there with her, she's not trapped.
You keep telling yourself that. Keep that foolish hope alive.
God will help her separate her love for David from the grief of his loss. She will rise again.
I must stay conscious through the madness and chaos. So I call on my angels. They say, oh, you have so little faith. Don't doubt it, don't doubt it. Victory is in your veins. You know it, and you will not negotiate. Just fight it, just fight it, and be transformed.
I'm super glad you're here right now. Because normally, after I get the kids to bed, I have to be a responsible single parent and, pay bills or answer 1,000 emails from the kids' schools. Now that you're here, I can just blow it all off. Party! Actually, I think at our age, the word party is code for let's take a nap. Thank you so much for buying dinner, by the way. That was really sweet. You know, back when David was first diagnosed, I didn't have to make a meal for 6 months. People just kept bringing food to the door. I know, actually, so many people were signed up to bring food that they had to sign up for breakfast and snacks. I know. Now they help me with yard work and carpentry and broken appliances, and they still bring food. They just keep taking care of us. Well, I guess, technically, it's God is taking care of us through them. Actually, that's probably how I do it. You know, everyone keeps saying, I don't know how you do it. It's him. He's like the wizard behind the curtain that just somehow makes everything work out around here. You know, as much as I've fought him and not trusted him over these last few years, I will say that he has helped me keep my head above water. And then when my head goes underwater, he just makes it possible for me to breathe underwater. I bet before you came, you didn't think I was going to tell you that I can fly and breathe underwater. Yeah, I guess I learned some new things since the last time you saw me. Actually, I think the biggest thing that I learned is to trust God when I don't understand what he's doing. I found that if I can trust him in the midst of not knowing, not understanding, then I just have this peace that makes me feel stable in all the chaos. But if I try to understand things that ultimately only God himself can understand, I just feel out of control and manic. But if I can look at those things that don't make any sense, those things that threaten my sense of stability, and I can say, that's okay. I don't need to understand you. My life can be big and full and loud and joyful. With you standing right there, not making any sense at all. In fact, come here. Let me embrace you so I can carry you with me. We have big, beautiful things to do. And we're not going to get to do them with you just standing there. You're digging your heels in, demanding to be figured out. You won't move forward unless you're figured out. You cannot be unfurled in this lifetime. In fact, you won't even be here in the eternal life to come, so come on, let's go. Let me carry you with me. Because I'm not going to die sitting here with you in the ash, staring at the unfathomable, wasting my life away, trying to make sense of you. There was a time that you were so heavy that I couldn't lift you. And so I sat with you. I stopped moving forward. But now time has passed. And you're smaller. You're not as heavy now. I can carry you. I'll put you in my pocket my back pocket because you no longer have power. I know you will always be with me, but so will God. And He will keep you in check so that I don't go drifting into insanity. Sometimes I feel like my life is a curse because of your inescapable presence. But when I look at my life, the last thing I see is a curse. I see a big life that's full of beauty and adventure and laughter. And it's not contingent on David. It's not because he's here. And it's not in rebellion to his absence either. It's just something God has created. Did God ordain David's death? Yeah. And I still argue with him about it. Did I die from it? Yeah. Actually, I did. But it's all rising again. I think I can fly. Hey, I think I see a higher peak over there. You want to hike that one? I bet the view is amazing from that angle. I could take the kids. Oh, that'd be so awesome. We'd all be sitting on top of the world. I gotta go. Someday I will die and be sitting with God, and He will explain everything to me from His perspective, and I'll finally get it. It'll be mind-blowing and beautiful, and it'll serve a bigger purpose than I ever imagined. It'd be like looking at a tapestry, alive with all of its perfectly placed color and complexity. It'll be perfect. Will I look at him then and say, I think you should have moved this thread over here? Oh, I don't know. Me, in my finite wisdom, making suggestions to the infinite being who has carefully and lovingly been weaving this tapestry of every story of every human being from the dawn of time. I just don't think I'm going to look him in the face and say, you should have moved this thread. Even if that thread was as important as David. But here I am in my life. I'm looking at the tapestry and from like underneath, and oh my gosh, it's total madness. there's like loose ends hanging out over here. There's no rhyme or reason. This is ugly. And, it's kind of interesting in all of its insanity, but does it look purposeful? No. It looks like a mishmash of chaos. But it's okay. I'm okay with it. And I'm moving forward in it. And my grief is moving with me. It's a part of me now, but I see God being faithful to me and the kids every single day. I really couldn't ask for much more. I should go to bed. Thank you so much for being here. It's been nice to have someone to talk to. So, the guest bedroom's all ready for you. Just let me know if you need anything. Nah. Just leave it. A little clutter and chaos won't kill me. Thank you, though. Besides, you need to get some sleep because tomorrow's going to be a really exciting day. I don't know. It's just, I don't have anything planned. It's just, 4 kids. How could it not be, right? We're going to do some soccer. We're going to do some ballet. We're going to go do cross country. And there's going to be some seriously loud trumpeting through all of it. Yeah. After we have that amazing cup of Ethiopian coffee tomorrow, trust me, you need to buckle up because we got to fly. Good night. Sleep well.
Standing on this mountaintop, looking just how far we've come, knowing that for every step you were with us. Kneeling on this battleground, seeing just how much you've done, knowing every victory was your power in us. Scars and struggles on the way, but with joy our hearts can say, yes, our hearts can say, never once did we ever walk alone. Never once did you leave us on our own. You are faithful, God, you are faithful. Kneeling on this battleground, seeing just how much you've done, knowing every victory is yours.
Thank you, everyone, so much for coming tonight. We have journeyed through some deep and dark places together tonight. And I didn't want some of you who have traveled to these same places in your life to leave here without being prayed for. So if you are one of those people who is currently struggling through grief or addiction or simply leaning on things that you know are not healthy for you as you're coping with your pain, please come down front. We have people who are ready to pray for you. Thank you again for coming.